Hey y'all, good morning. I don't know what day it is. Let me see. I think it's Wednesday. So happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about any and everything that I want to talk about to make us better each and every day. So today's video is about, wait, I never could do it right. Hold on. Allergies. So how many of us suffer from allergies? First of all, I'm allergic to penicillin. I break out in hives. And I also have seasonal allergies. However, I love Xyzal allergy pill, XYZAL, and it allows me to be outside no matter what. So I was trying to be cheap and switch to Zyrtec. Girl, been blowing my nose ever since. So, note to self, go back to Costco and get Xyzal. So if those who know me know that whenever something is happening that I feel is not in my best interest or good for me to be around or just annoys me at any level, I say I'm allergic to it. And when I did the other video the other day about, just getting up and getting dressed and, just making move. And sometimes you got to get out the bed, you got to get out the house because of that made up story that we make. And so I was making up a story and for some reason just not talking to myself right and just feeling like, this is what it is, and the scales start creeping up, and I was like, you really gonna just sit here and watch that scale creep up? And for like 2-3 weeks, that's really all I could do. And finally snapped out of it and was like, okay, let's get it together. So yesterday when I was at work, as I was putting the allergy bracelet on my patient, oh wait, this sun is, you see the sun? The sun just be following me, y'all. Hold on, we gotta switch to a different angle. Wait a minute. We're gonna take it to the street. Oh, there we go. So I was putting the allergy bracelet on my patient, and I had the thought of when you're allergic to something, you try to avoid it, right? So I start thinking about some of the stupid stuff that I've been doing over the past couple of weeks. And I was like, I'm allergic to it. That's what's going on. I'm allergic to it. So it's not that I wasn't gaining weight. I was inflamed. Duh. Because some of us, when you have an allergic reaction, you break out in hives. That's a form of inflammation, y'all. So what I did do though, I made myself get on that scale every day, like regardless of how stupid I was being. Oh no, you're gonna get on the scale and I want you to see the damage that you're doing to yourself. And I had my physical the other day, and it's so funny because the week before my physical, I was really trying, y'all. I was like, oh, I gotta get it together or she gonna call me out. But I knew she wasn't gonna say much because I was honest with her. My blood work was perfect. And I just got reckless, like over the past, I don't know, May and June just kind of caught me off guard, and I was reckless, and I'm admitting I was reckless. But I say all that to say this, like sometimes we have to be honest with our providers because they can't help us when they don't know the truth. And so, and really, she wasn't even really concerned with the weight gain. I'm the one who brought it up, and I was like, listen, I know I've been out here reckless in these streets, but I got to get it together. And she just hyped me up and was like, girl, you know, you got a lot going on. That's understandable. And she's like, I'm not worried about you. You've been doing great for the past 2-3 years. Blood work is so good. I'm about to tell you, you don't even have, usually every 6 months I'm doing blood work. She was like, girl, no. Come in 6 months just to make sure your blood pressure is good. But you done graduated. I don't know if she said yearly or every 2 years, but either way, your girl is good. And you think that that would be enough to hit the switch and do better? No, because that whole week, I still was watching the scale just go up, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on here? And it's not even that I was really eating all that crazy, but what I've noticed for my body, and this is why I recommend, like sometimes you need to do like a daily weight for like a month just to see like what type of, like how does your body respond. And what I've noticed is, like, let's say I'm on the straight and narrow doing good for a while, and then I slip up, the weight don't change. So then we keep slipping up because we're like, oh, okay, I could afford to slip up. No, let me tell you something. Well, my body be delayed, okay? It's like 2-3 weeks later is when that weight from what I did 2 weeks ago starts to show up. So for me, it doesn't show up instantly. And then somehow that makes me continue the behavior because I'm thinking I'm exempt. Like, oh, I done figured it out. I could eat this. I could eat that. Remember I told you when I came from Cape Cod, I had put on weight, but I already knew most of that was water weight. But somehow that didn't register because I was still making reckless decisions. And then look, it went from 7 to 10. And I was about to lose my mind in that doctor's office. She was like, girl, get your life together. But, you know, she just reminded me, like, girl, you've been doing this for about 3 years. I know you know what you got to do. I know you got a lot going on. Things are starting to settle down. Don't let that get you. You know what I mean? Like, keep pushing. Do what you got to do. Make the necessary changes and get out here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm out here. I'm going to continue to do what I know to do. And every day is just about making the best decision for that day that you can. And, you know, I have to admit, I don't always make the best decisions, but the goal is to at least try to, because you'll be more successful that way than if you don't try. I just, you know, I fully believe that a lot of us aren't accomplishing much because we have not set goals. You have to first set goals and then make those goals work. And sometimes you don't even know how to accomplish certain things, but start talking to some people, start taking the steps. As you take the steps, things will align with you. Out of nowhere, somebody be like, have you heard about XYZ? And you be like, girl, you know what? I was just thinking that, or I was just talking to somebody. So all we got to do is get up, get moving, because the majority of us know what we need to do. Stop waiting for people. Stop waiting for people. And if you got to do like I do and treat it like an allergy, listen, y'all think I'm playing? This allergy bracelet came in clutch yesterday because I had to let everybody know I'm wearing this allergy bracelet because just in case if y'all didn't know, I'm allergic to negativity. I'm allergic to nonsense. I'm allergic to BS. So please don't come over here with that. And then for myself, I had to tell myself that I was allergic to the food in the cafeteria that I ain't got no business eating. And so what did I do? I brought my own food yesterday. I'll show you a picture. And that's it. That's it. Let me tell you something. By making those little simple changes, because I'm telling you, me not eating my own food is worse. Sometimes I can eat, like, let's say a baked potato or some bread or something like that. It's just so different when I make it myself versus getting it in the store. I don't know what it is, but my body just be like, girl, you know you're not even supposed to be doing this. And so as a buffer, our body is a buffer. Our body knows how to kick in when we acting like we don't know what to do. And that's what happens. Inflammation response. Oh, I'm allergic. Thank the Lord I didn't need an EpiPen. I just needed to, you know, heighten my awareness and not let little things get me down. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Let's get these allergies under control, y'all. And it's so funny because now I have a better respect for when patients come in and they have a long list of allergies. And a lot of times we look at them and we say, it's not life-threatening, so depending on how bad we need to give you this med or something, it's not really an allergy unless it was like anaphylactic response. But now I get it. You don't have to have like a severe allergic reaction to it for it to be a quote-unquote allergy, but it is a sensitivity. And I know a lot of stuff that I'm sensitive to, and now my awareness is heightened. And if I choose to partake in those, either immobility or inactivity or these food items that I ain't got no business eating, then guess what? You're gonna reap the consequence. So instead of feeling bad for ourselves, let's take accountability that we've decided to do what we decided to do, and the scale going up is a consequence. I never look at the scale as a goal, to be honest with you. I watch the scale because when I think I'm stable and making great decisions, that scale will tell you, sis, you might want to look into some things because you over here slipping. Okay? So that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining me on my walk. And shout out again to, I got over 50 subscribers now. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. So until next time, continue to walk in integrity. Continue to learn your worth so that you know your worth, so that you can walk in it. Have a great day, guys. Bye.